Today on Rappler,
Man up, sir. We should man up, sir.
The police and military clash in a House hearing, giving conflicting versions of the Mamasapano operation. Singapore charges a Filipino nurse with sedition for social media posts. And Roach says Pacquiao has hostile feelings towards Mayweather's history of domestic abuse. Hello, I'm Paterno West Makel. This is Rappler's Wrap for the day, a list of the most important events around the world you shouldn't miss. During the Mamasapano hearing at the House of Representatives Wednesday, Bayan Muna Party List Representative Nery Colmenares concludes President Benigno Aquino told the military not to interfere in a police operation meant to hunt down terrorists.
The BOI report is littered with telltale signs of a stand-down. There's one reason why President Aquino should be made to account for this is precisely because he has control of the operations. Precisely, he should be held to account for this.
During the hearing, ground commanders from the police and military give their testimonies. Special Action Force or SAF member Michael Mangahis turns emotional. He refutes an Army colonel's claim that the SAF did not give coordinates to the military's 55th Special Action Company. At that time, a police operation codenamed Exodus had gone wrong, with elite commandos in unfamiliar ground, outnumbered, surrounded, and running out of ammunition. The bloody event ended in the death of 44 SAF troops, 5 civilians, and 18 rebels.
May I speak freely, sir? Naniniwala ako na first meeting po namin ni Colonel De Rosario, na-explain ko po properly ang location and position of the troops.
Former SAF Deputy Director Chief Superintendent Noli Talino backs up Mangahis, saying Army Colonel Jaene Del Rosario turned down the request for artillery due to lack of clearance from Commander Major General Edmundo Pangilinan. Mangahis asks the Army to come clean.
Ang naka-frontline dyan is mga tao natin, sir. Pero 5 feet lang ang distance natin is process ang nababanggit.
Mr. Chair.
Man up, sir. We should man up, sir.
ACT Teachers Party List Representative Antonio Tino says there is no legal basis for approving Oplan Exodus. Justice Secretary Laila de Lima contradicts Tino.
Malinaw dito na kahit pagbabatayan natin yung sariling paliwanag ng DFA at DOJ, illegal. There is no legal basis or legal cover. It is an illegal activity. Kaya ang tanong, ang illegal and unconstitutional. Ang tanong ko ngayon,
the hearing lasts for 11 hours. Many questions reveal how little the legislators know of the Muslim rebellion. At one point, Moro Islamic Liberation Front Chief Muhager Iqbal is grilled about his use of an alias. He argues it was common practice among revolutionary groups. This is the first time Iqbal shows up in a House hearing.
I have so many names, and that's natural in revolutionary organizations. I have taken a small effort to make some research last night. It's natural in a revolutionary organization that members of that organization has so many names, and I think I am one of those who have many names.
Iqbal adds even heroes such as Marcelo del Pilar used pseudonyms during the revolution against Spain. A Singapore court charges a Filipino nurse with sedition and lying to police over a series of social media posts which were deemed offensive. Nurse Elio Ed Montselbello faces 2 charges of publishing seditious statements when he allegedly posted Singaporean are losers in their own country. Elio later told police his social media account was hacked. In Hong Kong, a Filipina and a British man are arrested on suspicion of, quote, ill treatment or neglect of a child or a young person. The couple's daughter jumped from the 21st story of an apartment block. And in Japan, a former school principal is arrested over allegations he paid for sex with 12,000 women while in the Philippines, at least one of them as young as 13. Japanese press says Yuhei Takashima meticulously recorded nearly 150,000 photographs of his sexual exploits over a 27-year period since 1988. Vice President Jejomar Binay dares Senator Antonio Trillanes to sue him in the Court of Appeals Justices for graft and corruption. Trillanes alleges the Binays had paid off the higher court to stop his son's preventive suspension. Binay challenges Trillanes, saying the senator is all talk.
It's a sweeping statement. So, di-file na niya ng kaso. Ito naman po sabi. Wala naman siyang napeprueba. Yun na yata yung tatak Trillanes eh. Ihabla niya. Graft and corruption.
Binay adds it is Trillanes' style to make accusations he cannot prove.
Tatak Trillanes, magbibintang, maninira, malalangit, pero hindi naman niya may prueba.
In a radio interview, Trillanes alleges a fixer was involved in stopping the suspension of Makati Mayor Junjun Binay. A total of 342 Filipinos flee Yemen as clashes rage between rebels and a loyalist in a brewing civil war. The Philippine Foreign Affairs Department of DFA says the situation in Yemen remains volatile and uncertain. It urges all remaining Filipinos in Yemen to register with crisis management teams and join the last remaining land evacuation. A Saudi-led coalition is waging an air war on the Iran-backed Houthi Shiite rebels. Manny Pacquiao's trainer Freddie Roach says his fighter has, quote, hostile feelings towards Floyd Mayweather. Roach says Pacquiao does not particularly like Mayweather due to the latter's history of domestic violence. He tells USA Today, "That is a big plus for me, but Manny does not like the guy. I think the killer instinct is going to come back a lot faster." In June 2012, Mayweather spent 2 months at a detention center in Las Vegas for physical altercation involving Josie Harris, mother to 3 of his 4 children. For those on desktop, click on the links on your screen. You can also click on the tabs below to go to a story in the video. And for those on smartphones and tablets, the links can be found below the video. Rappler has a patented user engagement model that puts a mood meter on every story. Looking at the mood navigator today, the story with the biggest circle is this one: Filipino nurse in Singapore charged with sedition, 30% angry. This story brings out the mood of the day. Today, most people are angry. That's the wrap for today, Wednesday, April 8, 2015. Visit Rappler.com for the latest news here and around the world. Check out our other shows, SciTech for You and Rappler Talk, and if you haven't yet, subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'm Paterno S. Makel. As we say at Rappler, tomorrow begins today.